Yep, it's that time of year again, and it is almost the end of the season. Actually, there's only like an hour or two, like less than 2 hours until the end of the season. And I'm here with my Como O deck. I listened to some player feedback and have decided to include Pichu. This way, I can go straight to just fighting energy, and if I need the electric energy for the Como O Splash, I have it. We'll see how this does. It didn't mean that I had to cut down on some other cards. I no longer have space for Pokemon communication, whether for better or worse. But I'm filtering my hand with Iono, so we'll see how that goes. Let's go ahead and play like maybe one, maybe two games of ranked if the first one gets really short. I was really ticked off, I want to say earlier today when I was playing this deck because I had the win. It was the easiest win, but they were playing that card. Oh shoot, the I think it's called Shinx, and it was so annoying because it would like it had this thing called hide where if they won the coin flip, I couldn't deal any damage to them. And that was the only reason why they won that game. Because they had one win I had one turn where I couldn't attack them. And if I could attack them, I would have won the game really easily. So, that's unfortunately for better or worse, this game can come down to a coin flip. And that could be really frustrating sometimes. And it's also a reason why, for my own well being, for my own mental health, I prefer not being too invested in the game. Understanding that it is just a game and that sometimes these games can just end up going down to a coin flip. So, whether that means, to take this game seriously, play competitive, I don't know. I think that the game can be played competitively, but it does require a little bit of, you know, it does require you to be a little cautious sometimes and understand that things do happen. Chance is part of this game. Chance is a huge part of the game. It's part of the game in the video game too. It's a huge part of, like, I think it's a component of Pokemon in general. Just not necessarily coin flipping, but like chance of drawing a card, chance of hitting this and that. Like there's accuracy in the video game, which makes it even more luck related. I mean, yeah, there is a component of skill, but you could have all the skill in the world in Pokemon and still lose because of chance. So, I mean, that's kind of my opinion on the matter. We'll see how this goes. We've got a type note here that, okay, they didn't KO the Pichu, which is pretty big, but we're looking for okay, well, that's not terrible. I was gonna say we could just switch into Cranidos. I think we should just do that. Um, yeah, I mean, I might as well. Hopefully, I can find a rare candy for this Como. Otherwise, it's not gonna go well for me. But I feel like the more damage I do, the better chances I'll have. Unfortunately, I'm just one turn away from getting Rampardos, which is a little sad. And again, I really needed a rare candy for Jangmo, but what can you do? If I don't get a rare candy, then that's pretty much game over, right? Sad, sad. Maybe I should be playing Silvally Altaria with like a bunch of different energy sources, like a different colored energy. Like maybe just run all five types of energy so that there's a really good chance that I get, like, whatever I need, and just forget about fixing my energy so much. Maybe that's the moral of the story. Oh, cool. They're gonna have me. Oh, great. They're gonna have me sacrifice my Pichu. That's awesome. Because that means I get to attack with Cranidos. All right. Well, I'm not opposed to this. Sure. Let's bring out the Cranidos again. I see nothing wrong with this. All right. Well, let's just I guess we could put this in the bench and then, yeah, let's just attack. I have no reason to really evolve this thing because we're gonna deal 70 no matter what. I don't know why they used Sabrina. That was a bad move. That basically gave me the game. Because now I still have Cranidos. That was a mistake, right? Do they have rare candy here? All right. Well, I mean that's fine. We're still looking for. I guess we're still looking for we're still looking for the rare candy for Komo-o, but I think that we're gonna have to bring out the baby Jingmo that doesn't have the electric energy. That way we can like deal more damage. All right, so we are in the waiting room for for rare candy still. I think we're just gonna use headbutt here, and it's gonna come down to like whether or not we draw rare candy in the next turn or two. We haven't seen Professor's research. We haven't seen anything. So if we don't see it, oh, what was I thinking? I completely forgot that they already have 3 points. Wow. So yeah, that happened. Well, okay, we're not doing too good here. And like I said, I wasn't pushing in much in Master Ball because I was just so busy. But thank goodness they changed the system so that you can't go back a rank once you hit a rank. So that's cool. But I do want to go back here and just as a culmination of like, what we've been playing, what we've been doing, I want to go back to the Altaria deck because I think this Altaria deck is pretty good, except I want to cut Snorlax. Yeah, I mean, I think Snorlax is bad. I think that we can do better than Snorlax, and also Snorlax is not really where I want to be here. I'm hoping that I'll be able to get enough Snorlaxes to like flare out Snorlax. I need like one more Snorlax to get at least like one basic flare, but I don't know if I need like any additional flare. And I honestly, it's going to depend on how things go with the promo situation. Let's see here. Do we want to? So we're cutting Snorlax. We're cutting Berry here. We've got 4 slots. I think we should use those slots on. Well, let's see here. We can use those slots for a number of things. I don't even know if we need like 2 Pokemon communications. That seems like a lot, right? I think we should start putting in more support. So let's get Guzma out here. I think Guzma would be a good one. Guzma, maybe one copy of Guzma. Maybe we can run like some tools. Would be a good tool to use. I have to remember to change the energy situation on this thing. But we could leftovers. I don't think that's very good though. I think maybe just having like a Rocky helmet and a giant cape would be good. Let's do that. Let's get a Rocky helmet, a giant cape. And what else do we want? I think that maybe having like having a Sabrina wouldn't be the end of the world either. I think that having a Sabrina would be good. Let's go to supporters. I mean, we're just gonna have all supporters now, I think. So let's do Sabrina, and then do we want any like? I guess we can use. I was gonna say we might want Leaf, but I guess we could use Leaf. Leaf will help out with retreating. Although we don't really need to retreat in this deck, do we? Honestly, I kind of want just like a Red or a Giovanni or something. Maybe even a Team Rocket Grunt. Oh, you know what we could do? No, I was thinking about using water energy and healing with the Rito, but that doesn't seem very good either, because we're a mixed energy deck. So I think maybe just like Team Rocket Grunt would be good, and Guzma, just like some disruption. Maybe Silver would be good. Honestly, maybe Silver is what I should be playing. Silver, Guzma, Sabrina. I think that's good. Okay, I think this is this is fine. Just a little bit of interaction, and then we're gonna try out. This is probably gonna be our last game. Before, oops, no. This is probably gonna be our last game. Before the next mega set comes out, honestly, or the last ranked game, So let's see how this goes. I'm very interested to see how we will end up doing here. Got a level 50 opponent. And yeah, I don't know if getting to 1500 would have got me any placement. Again, like I just don't know if it was worth it to try to push for another badge. I think I am going to be happy with having a badge for at least this season, because this is the deluxe set. So it's nice to have a Master Ball set, a Master Ball emblem for that. But like I said, I'm not really. It's not the end of the world if I got one, or if I didn't get one, or if I got to top 50,000 or whatever. Doesn't really matter to me too much. Let's end the turn here. Okay, Pope Theo is actually really good. I mean, first of all, the EX version of this is very strong, and also just having water gun deal 20 damage is like, I know that's like pretty basic, but considering that this is a third like has three stages, or stage 1, stage 2, and it's also just a very like the max the stage 2 is very, very good. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do the thing again. Okay, you know what? That's it. I'm sorry. I have to concede, because I actually first of all, it doesn't matter if I lose, but I keep forgetting to switch the energy up. I have to remember to switch the energy up this time. I have to remember. I keep forgetting to do it, and I finally I need to do it. And like me losing there, it doesn't really matter. So all right, let's do it. Let's do all the energies. Oh, we can only select 3 energies. Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, let's just do grass, water, fighting. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, I think that that's going to be good. Let's try this and see. I'm so angry at myself for like always forgetting to do that. Even when you like guillotine is a good example of that too. Like, it always puts psychic energy in your deck, even when you like don't want psychic energy, because guillotine can function without psychic energy. But guillotine is probably best in a psychic energy deck, but it's also very just fine with one. All right, so it's not terrible, this hand. I can Gladion for what I need, and I might be able to KO this Pichu. All right, so I am weak to Pichu, but the good news here is that they're going to use Pichu's energy, and I might be able to KO Type Null with Type Null immediately. Part of me wonders if I should be playing Yeah, I mean, Giovanni's probably better than whatever else I was going to do. Oh, gosh, they have like 2 energy already? That's crazy. Okay, let's silver them. Okay, let's get rid of Dawn, because Leaf doesn't really matter. I mean, they have the elemental switch anyway. But let's see if we can win the... Okay, cool. I was going to say, if we can win the coin flip, that would be huge. But just keep in mind that they can use Arceus like immediately now. And they're going to need a second Pokemon, but they will be able to... Oh, you know what? Does 20 damage. They're going to be able to KO me immediately, which is annoying. Yeah, that's really bad. This is like a hyper offense Arceus deck. Wow, that's rough. Arceus hyper offense. Reminds me of like Giratina, except having like Dawn and the elemental switch is just like terrifying. All right, so I think I should just... What should I do here? Should I just... I gotta ask myself a question here. If I put energy on Type Null, at the very least, I will be able to survive. But if I use Sway Blue, right, Sway Blue gets knocked out. Let me think about this. I put energy on Sway Blue. I evolve into Altaria. Attack. I swing for 100. Attack. And then I have Type Null. No, I don't. I actually don't win here if I do that. So it makes more sense for me to just not do that. And to just let this thing get KO'd so that I can switch eventually. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just do this. If I evolve it, then I have an extra turn with Altaria, which means they get more time to set up. And then I have to figure out a way to retreat, and I don't have any energy. So it makes sense for me to, like, just let them KO the Swablu at this point. Was I thinking right about this? Maybe not. Honestly, I think Arceus is just way too good. Maybe I made a mistake. I was thinking, like, I was doing the math here, and I'm like, if I evolve this, I just lose. But also, I lose anyway, so... Alright, I have had enough. This was a good experimentation. Hopefully we'll do better next time when the Mega Evolution set comes out. That's going to be a wrap for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. I will see you all in the next one. Oh, and by the way, go ahead and join our Discord. I'm going to link in the description our Discord server. We will be doing a $50 giveaway to one lucky winner in the Discord on November 5th. Peace out.